Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy CMB checking in. And guys, look, I want to talk about the capping that's going on in the sport of boxing when it comes to some of these fighters. I also want to talk about narratives that's being pushed by some of these YouTubers out here on the sport. When it comes to the sport, I would say. Now, I've been seeing this video of Ryan Garcia, and he was in the video, he was talking about how Terrence Bud Crawford was overrated. And as I started watching the video, I clearly remembered that video. It's an older video of him saying this. But you know, people are posting it like it's brand new. One person posted, then it's like a snowball effect. All these other platforms are posting this video. And here's the thing. I'm no fan of Ryan Garcia. You guys know that. You know, I didn't condone the cheating. I didn't condone him with the racist stuff. Just a lot of stuff I don't like about Ryan Garcia. But here's the thing. I don't want to be dishonest with my fans and just try to push a narrative, you know, something that's irrelevant, because that's irrelevant right now. Terrence Bud Crawford's retired. I don't know what he said after the Canelo fight. I think that video was before the Canelo fight, of course. I don't know if he gave Terrence Bud Crawford his props or not. But in the big scheme of things, that shouldn't really make a difference right now. We shouldn't be posting that like it's something new unless we have an agenda, in my opinion. So I don't want to be like the mainstream media and push certain agendas. So I think, you know, when it comes to YouTubers, you know, it just leaves, you know, a bad taste in my mouth. As a YouTuber, I would say, you know, I don't want to push a certain narrative. Even though I don't like the guy, I'm not just going to put stuff out there just to, I would say, belittle him. Now, with that said, there's some things that are relevant that I can criticize him about, and that's the capping. The capping that's going on with him and the Shakur Stevenson fight that looks like now it may not take place. It looks like, you know, he may be, Ryan Garcia that is, fighting Teofimo Lopez next, if that is true. And how he's trying to push this narrative now that Shakur Stevenson doesn't want the fight because he wants Shakur Stevenson to come fight him at 147. Now here's the thing, and I talked about this before. Why is it that these fighters say things and think that we're not going to remember what they said when it was recorded? We clearly heard Shakur Stevenson say that he's not a 147-pound fighter, that if he did fight Ryan or Devin Haney at 147, he would want to catch weight. A rehydration clause, a rehydration clause, that he would want that. Then we heard Ryan say that he wanted to go down to 140 to fight Shakur Stevenson and take his belt. That's what you said. Ryan Garcia, that's what you said. Someone asked you on X about you having trouble making 140, and you said that you can do anything if you put your mind to it. That's what you said. But now you're trying to switch the narrative around like Shakur doesn't want the fight. And this is what I'm talking about. These guys say things and, you know, they act like we don't remember or we can't look this shit up. That's what I'm talking about. The capping that's going on in the sport of boxing, pushing these certain narratives like, you know, like you're just solid, you know, and like you didn't say those things. So I can't criticize you for that. Now, I'm not going to criticize you about the Terrence Bud Crawford stuff, but let's be real. And here's another thing. I said that I think it's a mistake anyway for you to go down to 140 to fight a guy who's clearly a better boxer than you, and we don't know, you know, what are you going to be like at 140? You know, if you have trouble making weight, you might be weak. You won't be your best, in my opinion. And I thought that you should stay at 147 and fight Devin the Dream Haney then you drop the ball on that and you let Rolly get the fight. So let's just say Devin Haney beats Rolly. That makes Devin Haney a two-belt champion in your weight class. In my opinion, that gives him leverage over you if he's able to accomplish that and be a 3-division champion. Let that sink in. I think you're making the wrong move. And as far as Teofimo Lopez goes, Teofimo Lopez got embarrassed by Shakur Stevenson and he gets a title shot. Yeah. This is the stuff that goes on in the sport of boxing. Things that just don't make any damn sense. A lot of capping going on, a lot of narratives being pushed out here. Now, another thing that's going on, somebody else that's capping, let's talk about it. Richard Hitchins. Now, I got this from an X page. I think it's called It's Defanta. Shout out to him. I'll put credit in the description box. I'll put your credit in the description box. And it was an interview with Hitchison. Now, we know he did not fight Oscar Duarte because he said that he got sick at the last minute. Now, I want you guys to listen to this. This is what he said. Listen to this real quick. Let me pull it up. This is his own words.
Oscar Duarte. Yeah, I was waiting for that. Then he fight Ryan, right? Yeah, he fought Ryan. Right. Come and fight him. We had a fight on the table, but the money that was given was like, I feel like it's a bigger fight than what they was offering. So like that was stopped. Right. Certain fights happening, but that didn't end up happening. So now I'm looking to either decide what I'm gonna do next. I'm a champion right now. I have a mandatory, so right. I gotta fight him. Right. So he's just trying to figure out when we can make that fight happen.
So you guys heard that. Now it was about the money. It was about the money now. So you mean to tell me all that stuff about you being sick was just a big old lie? I mean, what is it? Which lie do I supposed to believe? Do I supposed to believe that it was about the money, even though you guys made it all the way to the weigh-in and you guys were still not right on the money? Am I supposed to believe that? Am I supposed to believe that you were sick? Am I supposed to believe that you were scared? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to believe, but these guys are out here capping all the damn time. And like I said, they act like they don't remember what they said, or that we're not going to remember what they said, and the shit's on camera. Yeah. So yeah, I would say this is sort of a rant. It's crazy, man. It is crazy the things that go on in the sport of boxing. Why can't we just get the best fighting the best? Why does it always have to be some crazy, over the top stuff? And I don't know. Anyway, you guys let me know how you feel about this one in the comment section. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. And I'm out. Peace.